Brazil needs to take a time out to talk about it. In both timeouts, the captain taking control, offering instructions to their younger partner.
Just tremendous images from this quarterfinal matchup between Brazil and Uruguay. Very telling. Brazil won the first set, 21-14. Here we are in the second set. Uruguay leading 17-16. Fabiana Gomez serving. Again, it goes to Carolina. She comes around and tries the attack. It's dug up. Now Gomez, cross court, dug by Carolina. Her chance to attack. She goes down the line, and this game is tied.
Well, Gomez gets the initial dig, but the set from Nieto just not quite tight enough, and has to resort to this cross-court shot that Carolina controls easily and directs it to the line to finish off the point.
Lily. Nieto. Gomez. Down the line, on the line, and back we go for Uruguay in the lead.
Carolina looked like she had the ball in her sights, but opts to just let it drop, hoping it would be landing out, but instead it tags the line.
Nieto continuing the same service pattern against Carolina. Now Gomez, second ball contact, brought back by Lily. Nieto, the peel by Brazil, and the point by Uruguay.
The familiar pokey attack from Nieto. Once again, eludes the Brazilian defense. A peel in the angle, and she couldn't quite react to that well-placed poke shot.
Nineteen 17 Uruguay here in the second set. And we've got net touch on Uruguay, so the ball goes back to Brazil, and now the lead is just one.
Gomez working hard for the block, just gets a little anxious at the net, reaches too far, and brushes the top of the tape.
Nieto, here's Gomez. Nieto goes cross court. We've got set point for Uruguay.
Her bread and butter shot, the cross court pokey, using her knuckles to direct it to the open sand.
Brazil not happy with the recent call. Talking to referee Guerrero Rodriguez. Lily. Carolina hits the line. 1 point game.
Well, Uruguay in position to close out this set in serve reception. Normally it's easier to get the point. More points are scored in serve reception than when you're serving.
It's out on the touch, and it's a point for Uruguay, and they take this set, and we're heading for 3 sets. Touching the block.
The Brazilians win the coin toss in the third set. They go again to the coin toss to decide who gets what. We'll see a look at match point. They chose to go at Fabiana Gomez, and she brushes it off the outstretched finger of Lily.
What a turnaround. What a celebration for Uruguay.
Well, it would be an upset for Uruguay to beat the powerhouse Brazilians. But they just stuck around in that set, keeping it within 1 or 2, and then surge ahead at the end on the strength of Gomez's defense and then her offense to seal it.
Say, Mark, it was a 3 or 4 point lead at one point early for Brazil. 7-3 or maybe 8-4, something like that.
They were looking in control, no question about it. As we take a look at the stats, Uruguay now surged ahead in overall kills and digs. So they've come alive both offensively and defensively in this second set.
Getting set for third set action between Uruguay and Brazil. Brazil won the first set seemingly comfortably, 21-14, had the lead in the second and let it slip away. Uruguay wins 21-19. Here we go. Set to 15 points. And starts with a point for Carolina of Brazil.
Good start for Carolina. She opts for the cross-court cut shot.
Serves to Nieto. And an awkward dig attempt by Carolina. We're tied again.
Carolina on defense, she starts moving and it just catches her high. Couldn't control it.
Lily. Carolina goes down the line.
Well, moving away from her faster paced cross-court attacks, she's moving the ball around well. First the cut shot, now the line roll.
Lily serves Gomez. And Gomez makes Brazil pay for that choice. She goes cross-court.
Well, the Brazilians showing something different on defense. This time Carolina becomes the blocker.
Now Carolina will attack. An easy dig up by Gomez, and then Gomez uses the line, and Uruguay back out front.
Well, Gomez once again paying attention. The first 2 shots from Carolina were 2 roll shots, and this time expecting another one. She peels and she gets it right in her red basket, plays defense, and then converts the roll shot.
Nieto. Carolina pounds one down.
Well, that's the Carolina we come to know and love. That heavy hit, high and hard.
(3-3). Next point will bring a side. In fact, we've already had a side switch because we're only doing about 5. And there's a drop in by Uruguay. And Lily is arguing.
Lily's sure that Nieto's using her open fingers, not allowed on the beach. You have to curl your finger and form a knuckle. We'll get a closer look here. There was. She did have it curled, but she opens it at the last second. Lily has a point. Referees didn't catch it.
You wonder if they take a glimpse at the monitor. There's a shot out by Carolina, and Brazil down by 2.
They've let it affect them. There's no video review in beach volleyball, not yet anyways. And Lily wants to talk about it. A little stalled tactic. Some people in the crowd not happy with it.
5 serving 3. Fabiana Gomez goes to Carolina. Carolina goes to the line, her bread and butter of late.
Opting for the roll shot once again. He's done that a lot so far this third set. And there's no chase for Nieto, wide open down the line.
Lily serves to Gomez. And then peels the net. Here's a chance for Brazil to attack. Carolina dug by Gomez. And it is out. And we've got a tie game here in the third set.
Uruguay is going to get the point.
Wow.
The referee decides that landed in. And a close look at the ball mark. Very tight to the line. The ball mark perhaps shows it's in. A little jump of the sand. And Gomez, a little surprised. She thought it landed out. A favorable call from the head referee.
So with the original call overruled, instead of a 5-5 tie, we've got a 6-4 Uruguay lead. We only go to 15. Nieto. Lily. And a monster block by Gomez. It's a 3-point lead for Uruguay.
A lot of pressure now on the shoulders of this young Brazilian as she has become the target. And a huge block for Gomez to go up by 3. A big lead when you're talking about a third set to 15.
Brazilians have to wonder a little bit, Mark, how did this sort of get away from them?
Well, Uruguay has just done well to mix it up and make some adjustments on defense. Saw Gomez peeling and dealing with some of the softer shots coming from Carolina. And Gomez showing great leadership with the block and executing any opportunities. That's what they've done well. They've taken the opportunities and made good on most of them. Not squandering any. And that's what you have to do against a Brazilian team that doesn't allow too many teams to keep it even close. And now we see Uruguay with a lead.
7-4 Uruguay, third set. Lily. Pass, and it is knocked out by Carolina.
Well, Carolina and Lily decide to switch sides. Carolina over to the right, and an error.
Lily. Carolina. Hard shot. That went off Nieto and out. And so it's a 3-point Uruguayan lead.
Carolina needs to stay positive, needs to stay communicating, think about the next point. A lot of pressure.
Nieto. Blocked down by Lily with authority.
And that's exactly what you'd expect from a veteran partner whose younger partner is struggling. She contributes with a direct point and block on the Nieto pokey.
Lead is just 2 now for Uruguay. Third set action. Gomez, the pass. Gomez, the attack. And it's down on the cross-court shot.
Big mistake from Brazil there as they serve the ball towards the middle. And the veteran Gomez gets a chance to take it instead of Nieto, who had just given up a point. she makes them pay with the cross-court attack. You've got to get the ball over to Nieto if you're Brazil.
Here's Carolina attacking, and it is out. And another point for Uruguay at 10-6 now here in the third set.
Well, the face says it all. Carolina looking a little shell-shocked, and Uruguayans celebrating in the crowd.
It'll be Lily attacking here. And down it goes.
A mistake from Uruguay repays the favor as they mistakenly serve it over to Lily's side instead of putting it towards Carolina, who was definitely on the slippery slope.
Liliana Mastrini, veteran on the Brazilian team. Short serve, dug by Nieto. And Lily with a pokey over. And dropped in by Uruguay, 11-7.
What poise from the Uruguayans as the initial dig from Carolina gives an opportunity for Brazil, but Nieto makes another dig and pokey.
Lily, Carolina uses the block, and the point goes to Brazil.
A big hit from Carolina, not much celebration, as she's definitely dealing with all the pressure.
See who Carolina serves. Goes to Nieto. Brazil peeling, and Nieto, the error goes long and out, and it's just a 2-point game.
Well, the thought of upsetting the powerhouse Brazil would be huge news for Uruguay. Perhaps those thoughts creeping into Nieto's head. She needs to stay focused.
Carolina Horta, Maximo. Nieto, dug by Carolina. Here comes the attack. Dug by Gomez. And Gomez just lays it into the net, and it's a 1-point game now. The Uruguayan lead has shrunk.
Well, the first error from Gomez in quite some time. Again, perhaps getting a little ahead of themselves. First attempt from Nieto. Defense from Carolina. A bit of a tentative shot from Carolina and a nice one-arm dig from Gomez, but the set just didn't quite get up to the net where she could put some heat on it.
Third set action, Uruguay and Brazil. Brazil won the first seemingly handily. Uruguay came back to win the second, and then now took a lead here in the third of at least 4 points. It's down to a 1-point margin. Brazil coming back. Carolina only go to 15, remember. And Lily keeps it alive. Carolina, and we're tied at 11.
Lily gets a piece of the block and puts it up high enough for Carolina to put some pace on it Nieto's way, and she can't control it. And Lily offering some positive support for her young partner.
11-11, third set. Doesn't get much closer. Gomez, Nieto, point is going to be huge here. Carolina pounds it. Nieto keeps the rally going. Lily setting, Carolina striking, and and Brazil is back out front.
Oh, a string of points for Brazil. And there's only one timeout, so Uruguay cannot use another one here. Good save from Gomez. And another save from Gomez. Carolina Horta finishes on her third attempt.
Score goes to 15, and another error by Uruguay. Little miscommunication. It's a 2-point lead for Brazil. Just 2 points from victory now.
A serve right up the middle, very well placed, and little miscommunication from Team Uruguay.
Carolina serving Nieto. Nieto's shot is long, and now it's match point for Brazil.
6 straight points for Brazil. That winning tradition comes alive at crunch time.
Now let's see what Uruguay has in the reserves. Carolina. That would be Carolina Horta. Maximo serving. Sends it to Gomez. Nieto. Gomez. Here's a chance to finish. And it's finished. And after some nervous moments for Brazil, they come back to win it 15-11 in set number 3. And on to the semifinals to face Argentina.
Pointing to the Brazilian flag on her chest as Carolina gets the chance to finish, and she does. She struggled at times, but came up big when it counts. A Brazilian characteristic that comes through so many times. I've seen it many times on the World Tour. At crunch time, they come alive.
Nieto and Gomez had Uruguay believing, and they've got nothing to hold their heads down about. But it is Brazil coming through with a 3-set win, and on it they go to the semifinals.
What a gutsy effort from the young Brazilian, 22 years old. Lily kept the faith, and she came through as we see the very even statistics. Carolina and Lily, the slight edge